Alright, let's talk about Dalmatians. You ever look at one of these dogs and think, who designed this? Because let's be honest, Dalmatians look like they were drawn by a kid who just discovered a black marker. These dogs are spotted all over. It's like Mother Nature was halfway through coloring them in and just gave up. And the weirdest part? No two Dalmatians have the same spots. They're like snowflakes, except they bark, knock over your furniture, and require a level of exercise that could kill a marathon runner. So what's the deal? Why do these dogs look like walking dice? Let's break it down. 1. Genetics, the ultimate paintbrush. First things first, Dalmatians aren't born with spots. I know, take a second to process that. These dogs come into the world completely blank. A pure white puppy, no spots, no markings, just an empty canvas. Then, around 2 weeks in, the magic happens. Boom. The spots start appearing, like their bodies are going through some kind of ink explosion. And it's all because of genetics. See, Dalmatians have a special gene called the extreme piebald gene. Sounds fancy, right? Basically, it means their fur is mostly white because of a lack of pigment cells. But here's the twist. Some pigment cells randomly decide to show up and create black spots. It's like a biological art project. And these spots? They grow over time. They change shape. They develop in totally unique patterns, meaning no two Dalmatians are identical. If you own a Dalmatian, congratulations. You basically have a one-of-a-kind masterpiece that occasionally pees on your rug. 2. Evolution, the spotted survival trick. Now, some animals have patterns for a reason. Zebras? Their stripes help confuse predators. Tigers? Their stripes help them blend into the jungle. Dalmatians? Well, they weren't exactly hiding in the wild. But there is a theory that their spots might have helped them blend in with horse-drawn carriages. That's right, before Dalmatians were firehouse mascots, they were coach dogs. They ran next to carriages, guarding horses, scaring off thieves, and basically acting like four-legged security guards. And if you're running around a moving carriage, maybe looking like a rolling shadow isn't such a bad thing. Did it work? I have no idea. But it sounds impressive, and that's good enough for me. 3. The fashion statement effect. Now, let's talk about the real reason Dalmatians became famous. It's not because of their speed. It's not because of their work ethic. It's not even because of their history with firefighters. It's because people love a dog that looks cool. And Dalmatians? They look cool. You ever seen one in person? It's like spotting a celebrity in the park. Sleek, muscular, covered in a coat pattern that no other dog has. They don't look like your typical brown or black dog. They look like living art. And that's why they became the poster dog for fire stations, movies, and high society. Back in the day, rich folks loved showing off their fancy carriages. And nothing says, "I'm richer than you," like a spotted dog running next to your horses. It was the ultimate flex. It's like today's equivalent of saying, "Yeah, my Tesla has autopilot." Dalmatians were the original luxury accessory. And because of that, their unique coat pattern became a status symbol. 4. Spots and health, the trade-off. Alright, so we've established that Dalmatians have spots because of genetics and history. But here's the downside. The same gene that gives Dalmatians their iconic look also gives them some unfortunate health problems. Hearing issues. About 30% of Dalmatians are born with hearing loss. Turns out, the same pigment-related gene that causes their spots also affects their inner ear. Skin sensitivities. You ever own a Dalmatian? You know they can get rashes faster than you can say vet bill. Urinary stones, because, apparently, having unique fur wasn't enough. Their bodies also process protein differently, which means they're prone to kidney stones. It's like they got a great deal on style, but at a serious cost. It's the dog version of buying a sports car and realizing the repairs cost more than your house. But hey, they look amazing. And for some people, that's worth it. 5. The final verdict. Are spots just for show? At the end of the day, Dalmatians don't have spots because of some superpower. They don't glow in the dark. They don't use their spots for camouflage. They don't communicate in Morse code by wiggling their dots. They have spots because of genetics, history, and the fact that nature occasionally gets creative. But here's the thing. Those spots made them legends. Think about it. Would firehouses have picked a regular brown dog as their mascot? Would movies have been made about a bunch of plain-looking mutts? Would rich folks have shown off a solid-colored dog running next to their horses? Nope. Dalmatians are famous because they stand out. They are walking works of art. And that's why, even if they require exercise, training, and enough patience to fill a football stadium, people still want them. Because let's be honest, who wouldn't want a dog that looks like a black and white masterpiece with 4 legs and way too much energy?